Hello guys and gals of the internet, I'm Simon Chaos of YouTube and Twitch TV. Welcome back to F1 2020, and we are checking out the classic content for the final time as we are taking the F2004 Ferrari for a spin round Monza. Now, the F2004 Ferrari has been a part of the classic content since it was reintroduced into the series in 2017, but they have changed it a little bit to coincide with the Schumacher edition of the game this year. They've put the number 1 on the front wing or the nose cone of the car, and they've got Schumacher's name on the headrest somewhere around the seat. So I figured it has been in the game, but it has been adjusted for the Schumacher Deluxe Edition. So that is check this car out for this race, and we'll go around Monza, considering it is Ferrari country, and Michael Schumacher, his first stint in Formula 1 with Ferrari is the glittering time of his Formula 1 career. Unfortunately, Mercedes wasn't really able to replicate it, but Schumacher was a bit of a national hero in Italy for 10 years, so I think it's only right that we're driving a all-powerful conquering Ferrari around Monza for this race. The year that Michael Schumacher won 13 of, I believe it's the 17 races in 2004, and I think it won a further 2 or 3 with Rubens Barrichello, so I think they won 16 of the 17 or 18 races. I think this was slightly more dominant than his 2002 Ferrari, but his 2002 season for Michael Schumacher, he finished every race on the podium that year. So I think, in terms of that, I still think Ferrari 2002 was the most dominant vehicle of Michael's career. I think that was definitely on overall results, and the wins in 2004 eclipsed his own previous record of 9, or I think it might have been 11 in 2002. So yes, I think that the F2004 slightly edges it, but Schumacher had a 100% podium. It's very tough. It's very tough to decipher what 2000 car was the most dominant with Ferrari, because they were both so good on paper and on the racetrack almost 100% of those seasons. So it's so hard. But I think because of the 13 wins and the majority of points finishes, I think the 2004 car probably just edges it. But I did find out something rather interesting on the 2000 Ferrari in the bio of the showroom, and they said every race of the 2000 season, the F2000 finished in the points. So that was something I actually didn't realise until I'd read that. And of course, because we are in the most all-powerful car of the 2000 up class, we are first place in the practice session. Now, unfortunately, because the 2004 Ferrari isn't part of the Deluxe Edition content, we won't be having a race suit and helmet that Schumacher wore in 2004. So this is actually the racing suit and helmet that I picked specifically for this race. So it'll be the white race suit and the white gloves from the Keep Fighting, which mirrors the Keep Fighting car and also mirrors Michael Schumacher's helmet that he wore in 2012 for his 300th Grand Prix at Spa that year. Like I said, I'll be probably changing the gloves to red for later videos, but I will leave us a surprise, because I think it meshes better with the white race suit, so I'll be changing those in the future. So again, like the F2000, this Ferrari just feels so planted to the track, such a joy to drive. The back end's not going to step out on me and put me into the wall as the first 2 cars did, so that's already a thumbs up in my book. But I already have experience with this car, having driven it in previous videos, so I already knew really what I was doing, to be honest. How far are we ahead of our main competitors? It can't be by much, because I looked behind me a couple of times and I haven't seen them. So obviously in the one-shot qualifying you get a ghost car that you either follow or get ahead of, and that determines your qualifying position. And in typical Michael Schumacher / Ferrari fashion, it's pole position to because of course it is, and that just looks so good to read now that I've named Schumacher and put him on pole. And of course, my teammate is second on the grid. So the 5 red lights for the final time in the classic content. Lights down, away we go here for the Monza race. 5 laps, and our teammate is already down the inside of us and going onto the straight to take the lead. Do we have the inside of the second part of the first chicane? Yes, we do. And we take the lead comfortably back using a bit of rich mix to get the best out of the corner. So it's going to be very interesting at the end of this race to see who finishes third and how far behind us they will be, interestingly enough, because in the other cars, in most other cases on this session, like on this classic batch of videos that I've done, the 2 leading cars in the classes, the McLaren 98 and the Ferrari 2004, have won by not postcodes but quite big margins, so it is going to be quite interesting to see how far we get across the line. I feel the AI might have been improved. Like I said, I think we'll get a better read of that in the Vietnam and Dutch Grand Prix videos that will be coming following this one. I did my first ever race around the Hanoi circuit and the Zandvoort circuit with Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen respectively, so keep your eyes out for that. They'll be following this video. We're going to the Parabonica. We've already got a 1 point, maybe even a 2-second lead over the guy in third and fastest lap. And this cheered me up, I ain't gonna lie. Driving this car cheered me up after the real disappointment that was driving the 2000 Ferrari. We finish ahead by 2 seconds. Michael Schumacher takes the win, and that really did cheer me up. I needed some cheering up after the disappointment of the Ferrari 2000 and having just a dull race that really nothing happened. I needed that. So I will certainly take that.
Show-stopping performance
and
from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now.
So
it's been
good.
an interesting Grand Prix.
It's so good. I love
sure.
it. And yeah, that put a smile on my face, no doubt. You know, seeing Michael Schumacher on the top of a podium again kind of makes me wish he was able to do it in his 2010 to 12 spell with Mercedes, and it could have, you know. I think in 2012 he would have at least won 1 race that year. It's gutting, but it does put a smile on my face, to be fair. And yeah, we didn't dominate, but we won by quite a margin, and it does once again kind of prove the discrepancy in the classic car content. So that's it for the Michael Schumacher Deluxe Edition cars. Hope you enjoyed them, and now next for me will be Vietnam, will be the Dutch Grand Prix, and then episode 0 of my team. I'll leave you guys to suspense. I'm Simon Chaos signing off until the race in Vietnam. Peace out and stay awesome.